Good morning, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the vlog. We are in the Veloster. Alright. It actually turned on okay. Check engine light is still there. And, well, I know that this drive is going to be interesting. We also have the carbon fiber key that we made in the last video. Well, not made, but installed in the last video. But anyways, we're taking this car to go get fixed. We have the part that we might be able to make work. And yeah, we're going to be vlogging it. Alright, so the saga continues. This episode is actually more interesting than I thought it was going to be. They fixed the part. I actually just went there, like I said, and checked on it. And it was fixed, everything was great. It looked really good under the engine, like I popped the hood, then took off the engine cover, it looked great, what they did looked great, everything was great. But, then, maybe, just maybe 100 feet down the road or so, the check engine light came back on, throttle was completely off again, and everything was broken again, and I was like, what the heck? So we took it back, I scanned the ECU again, just to find that one, a valve needs to be replaced, and the entire turbo unit has to be replaced, which is $2,000. We put $1,200 into the ignition, or like the spark plugs and ignition and all that, a little while back when I made my other, my Hyundai Veloster engine blew up video or whatever that was. This was a while back. So that was $1,200. Between then, with the whole thing that happened yesterday, fixing that, now fixing this valve, and now fixing this, all of that combined together is $3,500 to $4,000 that we've spent on a car that on the low end is worth $6,000. Really annoying stuff. If we sell the car, well, we're getting the turbo fixed no matter what. I get that some people are like, that's not worth it. No, it's not. It's stupid, and I'm upset about it. And it's under 100,000 miles, which makes it even worse. It's not even like 100 miles were put on, or 100,000 miles were put on that turbo. But anyways, we can't sell the car the way that it is, so we have to spend the $2,000 to fix the turbo, and then we have the option of sell it or keep driving it. So, not really sure what I'm going to do. I just know that we are fixing the turbo, and that we've basically put $3,500 to $4,000 in this car, which on the low end is only worth $6,000, and on the high end, we've still put half of its worth in, if you say $4,000. So, very annoying. I have done a little bit of car shopping, but also because of the whole crashing the Mustang, and then getting this car, and now spending money on this car, we've been losing money all along the way, and I haven't gained a ton of money to put into buying another car. So my budget is even smaller than it was when getting this car. So, yeah, I'm looking for another fun car, possibly, or I might drive this car around. I really don't know. I don't have any answers for y'all at this current moment, but all I can say is please slap a like on this video, because likes on videos tell YouTube to recommend them to more people. The more views I get, the more subscribers, maybe I'll get my videos monetized one day, and y'all will just be helping me with my whole car situation. But anyways, please like this video, and if you're not subscribed, go down there and click the subscribe button. It helps me out more than you know, and it's free, and you can change your mind at any time. I just pulled into my house, and the plan was to go get my car when I got home. Oh, Veloster's home already. Sounds good. Alright, we got our new carbon fiber key fob back in the Hyundai Veloster Turbo. Ooh, instant startup, and it sounds good. That right there is awesome. Veloster. Really good to have this car back. Awesome that it's fixed. We do need to talk a little bit about possibly replacing this car, which I know I just got it fixed. We will talk about that later on. I am going to drive this car. I haven't been driving it. My dad drove it. The guys at the place drove it, and I know it's running great. Basically, the engine's, with the new turbo, is basically like as new as it would be factory. But anyways, we're gonna keep going with this vlog. We'll talk about possible replacements for this car later in this episode, but at the same time, if this car's working and it can take me to college and keep me in college, it'll work, it might be best to just run this car until it stops running and then replace it. I don't know, we'll talk, but I have something to go to. Alright, well, first time doing this angle with the gaming chair, but yeah, hello, hi. I have a little bit of a problem. I've been playing a lot of Forza Horizon 4 because, well, my car was in the shop, so I didn't really have a fun car to drive. I was driving my dad's Honda Accord. Obviously, you saw I do have my Veloster back now, but yeah, these are just... This isn't a gaming channel, and I actually have a gaming channel that I don't really post on anymore, but this is just a few clips from Forza Horizon 4. Please don't get mad at me for posting gaming stuff on this channel, but if you like cars and that's why you're here, do not worry, these will definitely be some interesting, fun clips to watch. Not to mention, if you don't like cars, it's still fun to watch because my content's fun to watch. So yeah, watch these anyway, and then we'll continue on with the video.
Welcome to Lego Valley. Horizon to air traffic control, requesting permission to land.
Alright, well now that those are out of the way, I hope you enjoyed those. Maybe I'll do some of those in real life one day. I'm not really sure, you know, racing some things, doing some donuts, something. Maybe some of that will happen one day, but, yeah, also that Mustang, that blue Mustang doing donuts just reminds me of when I had a blue Mustang and I could do donuts. All silliness aside, I do have a working running car, which we are going to talk about. It's working, it's running, so I don't need to change cars. But should I? The question comes up because I've had so many problems with this car. I think since getting it, I've had it for about 6 months, and since getting it, I've dropped $4,000 in repairs on the car. So it's just getting really annoying to keep repairing it. So it not only annoying because of the time I don't have it, but just financially annoying because it's not a car worth dropping that much money into. I wouldn't drop that much money into it for mods or anything. So I just don't really know if it makes sense to keep it, but at the same time, it is now a working, running car. So if it runs for the next 5 years, then great, wonderful. But I don't know that it will. For all I know, it's going to shut down in another 2 months, and I really need to get a new car. But I really want to get the money out of the Veloster. So if I'm getting a new car, I want to sell the Veloster, but to sell the Veloster, it has to be working. So if it breaks in another 2 months, and I want to get the equity I have in the Veloster back out for the new car, I would have to put money in again to fix the Veloster again to sell it and get another car. So it's kind of this balancing act. So because it's all up in the air, my plan for right now, because the car is running right now, is I'm going to keep searching for cars. 2015 and newer Mustangs, I was just looking at V6s. I know I can't afford a V8 2015 and newer. I'm not going to go back. I know a lot of people say just get a 5.0 from 2010, 2013. It sounds like a great idea, but I just love the paddles. So looking 2015 and newer, not to mention all of the other tech features. So since I can't afford a GT, V6, which is what I had, a 2015 V6, and then next up, I wasn't considering the EcoBoost at all, I'll be honest. But then one popped up that had the premium package, and the EcoBoost and the V6 are the same speed. The V6 is obviously louder because it's got more cylinders, and the EcoBoost is obviously quieter because it has less cylinders and it's turbocharged, so that exhaust length is just physically longer. So the EcoBoost was never really on my radar, because even though it's the same speed as the V6, I didn't think I'd ever have as much fun as I could with the V6. But the other thing is, I did start seeing some sound clips of EcoBoosts with modified exhaust, and they sound pretty great. So an EcoBoost with the premium package could be a really nice car. I mean, you got the leather seats, the revised back bumper, you have the full touchscreen. Instead of the little 4-inch screen that I had with the buttons around it, you have the whole touchscreen filling that whole area. You have heated seats, cooled seats, just all of these creature comforts that you just physically don't have in the V6. You can't even option them in the V6. So that does make the EcoBoost a little bit more appealing. Another one I've been considering is a Nissan 370Z. Now the one problem with the 370Z is it's 2 doors, which the Mustang is as well, and basically every other sports car I could be looking at, but it's 2 seats, meaning as far as insurance is concerned, it's going to cost more. So if I see a really good deal on a Nissan 370Z and I'm considering going through with it, I'm going to ask my insurance company first how much they're going to quote me month by month on that car if I were to purchase it before getting it. Because if it's substantially more than the Mustang, I'm not even really going to think about it anymore, because I don't want to worry about it when it performs about the same as the Mustang. But at the same time, if it's just a little bit more than the Mustang or the same as the Mustang or whatever, because the 370s that I'm looking at are about 2 years older than the Mustangs I'm looking at, so maybe they line up about the same. I'm not sure. When that question's answered, that determines what I'd really be looking at. The last car, as of right now, it's really just 3 cars. The last car I'm looking at is the Hyundai Genesis Coupe. So I have a Hyundai Veloster right now, but the Hyundai Genesis is a 3.8 liter V6 in a coupe body with all of the tech from the Veloster. So I'm getting the tech from the Veloster, a nicer engine, I mean basically the engine from my old Mustang, but nicer and more power, plopped into that. It's just, it looks like a really cool car. I'd love to at least check one out, but especially a 3.8 liter V6 with the track pack option, that'd just be amazing, especially if I can find one for my price. So my problem is, or one of my problems is, my 2 biggest hobbies is investing and saving money and just having big amounts of money. Like large sums of money is just nice to me. I enjoy that. And putting my money in stocks or gold and silver, like precious metals, in an index fund, whatever, investing, or honestly just sticking it in a savings account or high interest savings account, something. I enjoy doing that and then being able to see those big numbers. But at the same time, my other big hobby, which is my biggest hobby, I love it, I have almost, some people would say, an addiction to it, is cars, which is one of the most expensive hobbies you could possibly have on this planet. I mean, cars themselves are expensive, then you talk about performance vehicles, then you talk about putting modifications onto these performance vehicles, it just racks up. So you combine loving to save money and just having large amounts of money with an expensive hobby, and it doesn't go together. So that is one issue, is that I would love to get a new car, a faster car, a nicer car, a newer car, a real true sports car, not like the rally car sort of thing that I have out there. But I don't want to spend loads of money. So basically, what is this saying? Because I've been kind of mixed. So my current plan, this could change, but my current plan for right now is I keep the Veloster and keep occasionally looking at car searches. If the perfect car comes up, I'll sell the Veloster and buy that. But it has to be the perfect car. Like, I won't settle for any less. When I crashed the Mustang, I had to get a new car. So the Veloster looked okay at the time, and I kind of just settled for it because I needed a car. This time around, I don't need a car right now. The Veloster is getting me from point A to point B. So I can keep it, keep occasionally looking at car searches, and if the perfect car comes up, meaning it has everything I want, like if it's an EcoBoost, it has the premium pack. If it's a V6, it's low mileage. If it's the Nissan 370, hopefully low miles, and my insurance company will give me a low quote for the insurance per month on it. If it's the Hyundai Genesis Coupe, it's the 3.8 liter V6, hopefully with the track pack. And then take all of those that I just listed, and they have to be at a good price. Like a price that is, it's going to be more than the Veloster. All of those cars cost more than the Veloster. But it needs to be a price that doesn't bankrupt me. I can still save and invest money, but is at the same time more than the Veloster. So I have to come to this medium, I have to come to this balance. So because the Veloster is working right now, I'm going to keep it, keep running it, whatever, and keep occasionally looking at cars. So if the perfect car with everything I want pops up and is at the perfect price, I'll sell the Veloster and get it. There is one more factor to this, which is if the Veloster continues working for a good period of time and the right car, quote unquote, just isn't coming up, then I'm going to keep the Veloster for a good amount of time. And if I'm really looking at keeping the Veloster for 1, 2, maybe even 3 years, then I'm going to start modifying it, because I have this other problem with I can't keep cars stock. I didn't do much with the Mustang, but literally right before I crashed it, I was getting ready to place an order for a full catback exhaust system, which would have sounded amazing. But it just didn't happen. So, yeah. The current situation is I might keep the Veloster for the next 5 years. I might sell the Veloster in the next little bit. The Veloster might keep running till the end of time. It might break in 2 months. I might get a Mustang. I might get a Nissan 370. I might get a Hyundai Genesis Coupe. I might get something that's not on this list, and I might keep the Veloster for a long period of time. I don't know, but this is my update video for y'all. So this is one question. Please put in the comments down below, what do you want to see? I am curious. I'm not going to completely base my decision on what you say, but your opinion will definitely help me out a lot. So go down in the comment section right now, comment what car you want me to get. Should I keep the Veloster? Should I switch to a Mustang, be it V6 or EcoBoost? Should I switch to a Nissan 370? Should I switch to a Hyundai Genesis Coupe with the V6? I'd love to hear your opinion in the comments down below, and like I said, I'm not going to make my decision just based on the most upvoted comment, but the comments and likes on those comments will definitely sway my opinion and help me make my decision. So please go do that, and while you're already down there, go ahead and slap a like on this video. I think I've already said this in this video, but I'm not sure, but slap a like on the video. It helps the video out and the channel out more than you know, helps recommend it to other people. The YouTube algorithm, it's amazing. It's like, it's just up there. We don't know what it is. Real talk, like and comment the video, it helps me out a lot. And again, while you're already down there, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It helps me out a ton, and you can change your mind at any time. Alright guys, well, I never recorded an outro for this video, which I realized while editing it. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please slap a like on this video. It really helps me out more than you know. And while you're already down there, go ahead and comment, what do you think I should do with the whole car situation? I'm really curious what you guys have to say. Along with that, while you're down there, go ahead and subscribe, because again, it helps me out more than you know. It's free and you can change your mind at any time, and it really goes to help this channel and everything I'm trying to do here, making these videos, and shows your support, allows me to keep making these videos, and yeah, hopefully just making your day just a little bit better every day. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.